The notion of the Satanic New World Order seeking to control humanity through the narrative of global warming is a complex and multifaceted concept. At its core, this idea suggests that a group of powerful, secretive individuals or organizations are manipulate the global narrative around climate change to further their own agenda of global domination and control. While this concept may seem far-fetched, it is essential to examine the underlying ideology and motivations behind this theory. Proponents of this idea argue that the Satanic New World Order, often referred to as the Illuminati or global elite, has been secretly manipulating world events and governments for centuries. According to this narrative, the ultimate goal is to establish a one-world government where they can exert total control over the global population. The concept of global warming, they claim, is a tool used to achieve this objective. By creating a sense of urgency and panic around climate change, the Satanic New World Order allegedly aims to justify the implementation of drastic measures to reduce carbon emissions and transition to renewable energy sources. These measures, however, would ultimately lead to increased government control over individual freedom, economic activity, and resource allocation. The introduction of carbon taxes, for instance, would provide a new revenue stream for governments, which could then be used to fund their agendas. Additionally, the push for renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, would create new industries and markets which could be controlled and manipulated by the global elite. This, in turn, would enable them to consolidate their power and influence over the global economy. Furthermore, the emphasis on sustainability and environmentalism could be used to justify strict regulations on individual behavior, such as restrictions on travel, consumption, and lifestyle choices. Another aspect of this narrative is the role of international organizations, such as the United Nations, in promoting the agenda of the Satanic New World Order. The UN Agenda 21, for example, is seen as a blueprint for a one-world government, where national sovereignty is eroded and individual rights are sacrificed for the sake of the greater good. The UN emphasis on sustainable development, climate change mitigation, and social justice is viewed as a thinly veiled attempt to impose a global, totalitarian regime. Moreover, the idea of a Satanic New World Order controlling the narrative around global warming is often linked to the concept of population control. According to this theory, the global elite seeks to reduce the global population to a more manageable level, but by making it easier to control and manipulate the remaining individuals. The emphasis on climate change, in this context, serves as a pretext for implementing policies that would limit population growth, such as carbon credits, which could be used to restrict access to resources, including food, water, and energy. While this narrative may seem like the stuff of conspiracy theories, it is essential to acknowledge that there are indeed powerful, secretive groups and individuals who seek to shape global events and policies to their advantage. The influence of lobbying groups, special interest organizations, and wealthy donors on government decision-making is well documented. Moreover, the manipulation of public opinion through propaganda, misinformation, and disinformation is a real and pressing concern. Ultimately, the idea that a Satanic New World Order seeks to control humanity through the narrative of global warming serves as a warning about the dangers of unchecked power, manipulation, and control. While the specifics of this theory may be disputed, it highlights the importance of critical thinking, media literacy, and individual autonomy in the face of complex, often confusing, global issues. By examining the underlying motivations and ideologies behind the narrative of global warming, we can better understand the intricate web of power, influence, and control that shapes our world.